I could have done that. We're into today an old Freightliner FLD 120, I believe. If you haven't seen it, Jeb and I come out here and started a cat road grader at the Sod Farm, and we actually came out here to see about getting Jeb a job. They are sod farming, and they have automatics on their truck. So when we stopped and talked to them, I seen the road grader out here, and it actually belonged to a buddy of mine that Hank and I had started a bunch of stuff for a year or two ago. And then we seen this Freightliner, and I asked him about starting it, and he said, oh, it was running when we parked it here. Well, y'all all know how that goes. Sometimes I don't know how long it's been sitting, but they've just put it out to pasture. They've thought enough about it that they have put a new hood on it, so it must be pretty good. But let's walk around this thing and see what it is to it, what it's got in it. All right, that's a nice one there. See this customized window crank handle. Yeah, so you can tell they probably had this truck on this Sod Farm. There's a cat. Cat just come out of the peanut picker. You can tell they just had this, they probably had this on the Sod Farm spotting trailers, not on the road. Let's see. $818,967 miles. That thing's just getting started, ain't it? The dash don't look bad at all. I tell you what, if the whole thing was cleaned up, it would probably be pretty decent truck. Here's what's gonna make the sign. Okay, last time I had it on the road was 21, and so they could have been 4 years ago today, because 4 years ago this month, because we're in 11/24, and if you bought one this month, you would have been in 11/20. So it could have been 3 or 4 years since this thing was run. Let's see what it is to it, see what kind of engine's in it. Real truck driver to be right here, got to get his gloves on. That other one might be. That other one might be. Look, I don't think it is.
I felt it earlier.
Careful, careful. You don't know if it's got the... It does. It broke. We're going to have to teach Jeb to be careful with these hoods, because a lot of these old ones don't have the straps, and the hood will just go on over. But that's an old M11 Cummins. This thing's going to start right up before you say don't do it. But if you was doing a walk around on the engine, besides checking the fluids, what's the first thing that you would do? I know you start on the passenger side.
Probably.
Over here. Before you get started, I have never seen one of these on the exhaust. I've never seen one of those. Hey, leave me a comment, let me know what that is. But if this was a kind of a newer truck, you would be looking at what? What did they teach you there in CDL school when you was getting your license?
Well, they didn't really teach you a way. They taught you, well, you just kind of found your own way. If you start over here, if you're just looking at main components, you check your alternator, your belt, connections, your water pump down there, the belt on it, the hoses and everything, radiator, fan.
Just obvious stuff that might be loose.
Wherever the coolant is.
The coolant,
Maybe on the other side.
maybe. Well, go on in here and let's check this oil. There's the coolant right there.
Okay.
This thing making oil right here. It's black. Yeah, got good oil. I can't imagine what this is, because this is on the exhaust. I don't know if something hooked up to that to let you know a heat or what. I don't know. I've never seen that before. All right, the oil is good. You want to see if you can see the water up there in that neck? In a not so good place. Might have to push down to get it to, yeah, you go.
Bone dry.
All right. Well, we'll watch it. Make sure everything's all right. I'm thinking that's the air dryer on it. That's fuel.
Water separator.
Yeah. And then this side, you just again looking for obvious stuff like this, and
yeah, and your power steering pump or reservoir, power steering reservoir. Pretty sure that's the air compressor right here, and the power steering pump, I guess, is on the back of it. That's where I've always seen them, but they're all in different places.
oh, the power and steering pump. It
Yeah.
was going to be something.
It's right
It might be on the back of the.
Oh, it's
Yeah, it's on the back of the air compressor.
Yeah, dude.
So far, besides the water on engine visual, you checking that, the looseness there?
Yeah, just make sure there's nothing
Okay.
obvious.
So far, we've passed inspection so far, right? Except for a little bit of water loose.
I wouldn't say that, but the driver on the farm, yeah.
Yeah, off-road.
Off-road, yeah.
This thing was probably on the road at one time. It's got in and out bud tires. I mean, aluminum wheels. Got good rubber on it. It's an air ride suspension. Yeah. Check the. Oh, it's just got one fuel tank on it. Let's see. All right. Manufacturer date 11/95 on the tank. You can see the fuel. Oh yeah, I can feel the fuel. It's got plenty of fuel. Water's low. Fuel's good, oil's good. Let's see about getting the batteries hooked up. There's one thing about it, we can see if it's got any fire in these two. They still might be good. They just need charging. Well, this thing was not near as bad to get apart as I was anticipating, which is good. I'm sure they want to charge these up. What buzzer's that? Would you guess?
Probably the low air pressure, if I had to guess.
You would be guessing right. This thing's gonna... All right, truck driver, get up there. Huh? Yeah.
I didn't know it'd be big.
I did all the work. You can have all the fun of starting it. Hopefully it'll spin good enough. We hook the battery up if it don't. Okay. Positive to the rear. All right. They're not fully flat. They might be the bad ones. Hang on. Try these. Yeah. Try them. All right. All right, let's see.
I'm glad that shocking me didn't go through the camera.
Did it shock you when you grounded yourself?
Just a tingle.
Yeah. All right, Jim. He's got the no hat on now. This is gonna bring the good luck. Hang on, let me get on this side for some ether. Yeah. It's gonna take a minute to get it from there. Just see if it spins better first, and maybe it'll start without it. Come on. Look at there. He's ready to go. Did not need any ether. Told that no hat would work out good. Gotta get it neutral. And just
No, I'm checking to make it's in neutral. Right now it's in neutral. It can go up and it can go down. Right there is neutral. I'm switching between the gears.
all right, start it back up. Or
Yeah, it's in neutral. All right, ready?
yeah. See here, this is on the equalizer part of it. That's why the bags aren't airing up. Yeah. Won't take much to fix that. I got all the stuff at the house to fix that. Look at this right here. I wonder what kind of setup this is. Got to turn something on a trailer that they had set up. Yeah, they had a motor on this. That's where that went. Might as well try to get something to fix it right. We'll be right back. Just about that. We want to thank our friends at Coven Heavy Duty for hooking us up with some airline. I had this right here, but I stopped by there this morning on my way over here. Let me get the fitting. Jeb real quick how this works so he'll know in case he gets on the road and needs a quick fix. But these are quick connects. You just push them on there. They lock in, and then to unlock them, you just push them and pull that up. That's the neatest thing. Now, a lot of people had some comments of people that don't like these, but I can understand why. But just to get by would work out pretty good. And the reason I took that off, it looked like kind of be close to the hose. But let's get a wrench and take this one off. Okay, we're gonna need that fitting you took off. All right, put that one on, put this one on here. This one going that way, where you got it. These are put these on the end of it. The other one on the end of it. All right. Why you get that one started. You see that? No. Yeah, I did move that. I did. Yeah. I did. I've had these laying around, so I'm gonna donate them. That's what she looks like. We just gotta tighten it down, start this thing back up, and see if we got air not leaking. Second start in several years. Put those batteries back in there, recycle them. Let's see how we did back here. See this right here, once the airbags level up, this comes down. And it cuts air off to your airbags, and that's what tells you how much air pressure you put in your bags.
There they go.
There's building up. Well, and by. Are they rolling? The clutch, this thing's going in 2 gears at one time. It's going in 2 gears at one time. That's what it's done. And that's what happened to it when we was trying to crank it. Now I got it kind of in a bind. I thought it was going to go there for a minute, but when I put it in a higher gear to get me some momentum, that's when it got locked in 2 gears. That might be why they parked it. Transmission forks or something. Well, it rode 10 feet, could have been the problem. I noticed when Jeb was in here the other day when we was bumping it over, we thought it was in neutral, but it wasn't, and I got to playing with it and got it out, but this might be why it's parked. It may have some transmission trouble. Top part of that shifting fork might be bad. Thank y'all for watching, and remember, don't be wily.